Hello. Um Welcome to my stream. It's RomanticDeveloper and it's our talks. Normally it's called the night talks. Today is just talks because it's probably morning or pretty early morning in Pacific time and not so early morning in Eastern time. Today we have our stream series number 225. Hello, my phone. What's going on? Why don't you... Okay. So my computer have restarted because I was unplugged. So I need to start everything from scratch. And by saying everything, I mean that I need to go to my projects and use my open source YouTube AI helper local version and start the stream. Will start a local transcription service and local chatbot. Chatbot will join my chat on that live stream and will answer all your questions and help me to do the stream. When I execute my stream helper, it's actually go and try to connect to my YouTube channel, try to find any stream which is live right now. It found active live stream here, and it's executed live chat stream bot with that ID because live chat bot is not the same as my stream channel, so it's different channel. That's why you can see it in my chat is live stream chatbot. So if you go here, it's my live chatbot account. You can see that it's here. Hello everyone, chatbot is active. And let's verify it working well. Hello here. Good luck. So I, as RomanticDeveloper, wrote hello here, good luck. And might reply, yeah. Let's check. It's a
hello here. Good luck.
Okay. So it's get the message. It's verify message every like 10-15 seconds. And it understand that it's okay to announce it on the stream because it pass some filters. No language, issues with that. And then it says, okay, so message filter it was okay, and message is for streamer response also yes. That's why it announced it to me. And before it do that, it's actually look for moderation, verified that it's okay to announce it on the stream. And then it's say message filter response. Is it should skip message or respond to it like live chatbot itself, and it's received okay. And then it generate a response and put it into the chat. All of that is configurable. You can specify all the prompts and rules for responses, for chat moderation, and everything else. Oh, you know what? My chat is not so good. Let me reconnect to different Wi-Fi. I recently set different Wi-Fi and it should do so much better. But I still have two Wi-Fis, like my old Wi-Fi endpoint, just so everyone know how to connect to that and all their devices continue to work. And I set new Wi-Fi, which is Wi-Fi 7. And right now, okay. So okay, I've connected to my Wi-Fi right now. It's Deca Mesh from TP-Link. And let me see, I've just connected. And yeah, I don't see. Okay, because I restarted my computer, it's just started to run more and more application. Let me see, one client online. Okay, that one, and I will put myself as high priority. So, okay, hopefully now slightly better internet access. Maybe I need to move my device. Okay. Sorry for that. I'm trying to understand how it's behaving, and I'm looking at the speeds, and they jump from like 6,000 kilobits per second to 0, and it's like hew. And interesting because there are two models of that Wi-Fi extended mesh network, and I really don't know where it connects. My laptop, it should have, I mean, at least second one should have not direct, but very good signal range. So, okay. But I see that it's very, very unstable, very unstable. Well. So yeah, upload speeds are not so cool as it can. It shows that upload speed from my device much more than I need actually. But sometimes it drop into 0. Oh gosh. Okay. So let's come here and let's write some our usual practice. Ask some questions about latest news. So let's try to do that. Hello. Please search for all recent AI news. Please use only valid resources for that. For example, Google News, OpenAI News, and so on from similar reliable sources. Let's use one AI to help write a query to another AI. Oh, really? We try to replace, but choose the most important news in the last days in the fields of artificial intelligence, AGI, LLM, generative models. Oh, we have AGI. Models and connected news. I am looking for fresh news on or after February 24th. Let's say 21st. Really? And what don't you like here? If there are news older than that, it's still okay if they are of high importance. This news should be exciting for curious engineers and AI enthusiasts. Provide short but deep summaries of the news of each news and link to the relevant sources. Please check if source is exist and accessible, and if not, please consider checking this news once again to help with this information. Okay, let's check. So of course it would be something like remove some articles, or just maybe just put some commas, etc., etc. So okay, so we created better prompt. So that prompt we will use for a few news. We will use O3, GPT-4o, O3 mini with search, GPT-4o with search. We will use Grok beta, Grok 3 beta. Let's use Sync if we can, for free, of course. Why not? We will not use deep research because we don't need very detailed insight. And let's see if DeepSeek can help us. We enable deep sync and search as well. Recent days search doesn't work very well, so yeah. And let's execute all 4 reliable news sources. Hopefully it would be reliable. And here as well. So today is morning of 25th. Hopefully, yeah, we haven't missed a lot of news. Yeah, something strange with my internet is happening. My computer jumping from like 6 megabits to 0, from 6 to 0. But interesting thing that I don't see a huge number of drop frames coming. So let me refresh the drop frames and I will see if it's working or not. Oh, of course I have a few options like moving my router, not router, I don't know how to call it, my mesh device of my Wi-Fi network closer to my another device, so there would be better connection between them. I have an option to do that, so at least it would slightly less walls between them. Okay, let's see of DeepSeek. So DeepSeek doesn't have a chat available. So of course it will provide us some, enthusiastic probability news for future. Nice Jarvis from Microsoft, Optimus robot from Tesla, and so on. Can you search for the really recent news? Also, it provided some verification that you need for archive paper search title or directly on archive.org. And for other things, it just should put some placeholders. Tesla.ai. So they even good sources, but of course, Meta open source code the Llama 70B, it's so old news. Of course. So yeah, DeepSeek couldn't help us because they don't have its crawler, internet crawler enabled for some reason. Even DeepSeek status most probably looking good. API has degraded performance. But again, it's February 8. And for web chat services, so this don't show any no downtime recorded, but they see that related some DeepSeek web API degraded performance here, and they show it's that they're still working on that optimize the system, and it's posted 17 days ago. Okay, let's see. Let's leave Grok to the last. Let's check OpenAI news from GPT-4o. It's simple, quick model, pretty cheap. So, Alibaba 50 billion investment into AI and cloud computing. For one company, it's really huge. For one company, even such big as Alibaba, 50 billion. Oh, it's mind-blowing number, of course. And it's Times and article on Times from February 24, so it's pretty reliable, I believe. Even Times not very reliable for some political news, but for AI news, hopefully it's still reliable. Apple built AI server manufacturing facility in Houston, which is always cool because they create some jobs in the United States. Of course, it should be cool. And I see some frames dropped, but most of them for network, okay, 4% for network and 0.3% for missing due rendering lag, okay. So they built a really big facility, initiative of part of broader 500 billion investment over the next 4 years, aiming to create thousands of jobs and reduce reliance on overseas productions. So cool, but Apple is nice guy. They work in this Chinese and with the United States, so they work on all fronts. NVIDIA H20 chips demand surges in China. DeepSeek Chinese has developed models to significant increase in orders from Chinese companies. Which of course is expected. Cisco and NVIDIA expand partnership to accelerate AI adoptions, which is always good. Safe Pro and Kyiv Polytechnic to collaborate on AI and drone technology. Business Wire signed multi-year memorandum. Memorandum is not a contract, of course, of understanding to collaborate on artificial intelligence and drone technology. I will translate to you. They sign a memorandum how AI could kill people more effectively. It's all about drone technology and artificial intelligence. It's very widespread in Ukraine right now, as well as in Russia. On developing new technologies and educational programs, particularly in areas like the mining, environment safety, architecture, and infrastructure. Shit. AI Action Summit highlights global collaboration and regulation. We will not read that. MIT develops AI system for predicting protein interaction. We read about that before, and it's pretty cool. It's from February 20. OpenAI CEO discusses the importance of OpenAI research. Really? February 19. Canadian news publisher sue. Okay, we read all of those. Let's look at the O3 Mini High. Is it can deliver us some more exciting news than GPT-4? DeepSeek failed because it doesn't have internet working. Let's see. Alibaba, the same news. The Times, the same. Okay. Apple, the same news. Okay. British creative protest against government AI copyright proposals. That could make easier to teach companies to use their creative works to train AI models. I understand them. Okay. Again. Oh, really? Again, multi-year contract. Okay. Let's look at Grok. Hi, Grok. Hello. Let's see. Anthropic launched hybrid reasoning AI model, and it's a cool news. Why OpenAI didn't show about it, didn't tell me about that? Anthropic, yeah, I know that they're planning to launch new Sunnet, hybrid reasoning AI model, blending traditional machine learning and advanced reasoning techniques like everyone others do, aims to improve decision making and problem solving in complex type. We will look at that. OpenAI GPT-5 rumored to near AGI capabilities. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Let's look. I believe it would be not found. Yes? Come on, Grok. Come on. I hope you will not do this for me. Will not hallucinate so badly. Oh. And that is also couldn't be. I believe Entropic should. Yeah, they did that announcement on February, just wrong link. Maybe it's the same with OpenAI. Let's just remove GPT-4.5 and looks on news. And we are sorting from newest to oldest. Deep research. Okay. It's news from February, and then, okay, model spec. Intelligence and okay, well, February, January. Safety. Really, no news. Apply. Users. Latest model spec, announce and Stargate project 2222. So no news. Grok, you still failed. No good, no good reliable sources to just answer such simple questions about can you search. Provide me most exciting over few last days, and every system dreaming about that. every system hallucinate or provide me some news which I don't like about, some Kiev Institute signed contract about artificial intelligence and drone, when everyone in Ukraine just dreaming about killing more people, Russians, and so on. Of course, with AI, of course. I mean, oh, really, really. Okay, Salesforce and Google team up to rival Microsoft AI. Dominance. Let's look. Looks like real link, yes? Ah, really? Oh, no link which is working. Come on. Come on, Grok. I ask you. I ask you. Provide. Please check if sources exist and accessible. What is wrong with that requirement? Why couldn't you check? Ah, you check the sources, really. Oh, sorry. Sorry for that. I expect better from most smart AI models ever. I expect slightly better. Ah. Okay. DeepSeeker one model caught cheating in chess test. Was exposed for cheating in chess benchmark, raising concerns about fairness. Okay, and why they cheating? What this means? Okay, yeah, I expected that. Apple 500 billion bet on AI server facility. I think that is more or less true. Even that news will not readable. But if we will search something for Apple and AI, Apple AI. Apple plans to invest in US tariffs. No. Opinion Apple ad plan to spend. Maybe it's that. Apple 200,000 US jobs plan to spend $500 billion. And where is the news? Source Bloomberg. More. See all shows. And that it? And what about that thing from Apple to build Houston? Houston Chronicles, let's see. OpenAI, please. Yeah, Apple, Apple OpenAI at least provides some links which working. Let's check O3 Mini. Let's check Alibaba, okay. Nvidia. What is exciting? Nvidia, let's see. Yes, at least, and let's see GPT-4. OpenAI CEO discussed importance of AI research app news. I believe ChatGPT doing better with links because it also, provide you some for democracy. No, AP. You already funded by USAID. Why I need to provide you more money for democracy? Democracy. Okay. North Korean hackers exploit OpenAI for cybercrime. Leveraging OpenAI models to craft malicious code and fake social media content, spotlighting the misuse potential of power tools. You can do it with every LLM, not only just with OpenAI. Why it's so important? And of course, it's not available. Ex-OpenAI and Meta team launch Thinking Machine Labs. Former OpenAI. I read about it before. I read about the Thinking Machine Labs before, and the link is nothing found. Majorana 1 quantum chip boost AI. It's a really cool thing when they could create quantum chip which is performant and which is stable, because stability and quality is the most important things about quantum chips, you know. And of course you can read and look some videos or read some books about quantum engineering and everything, but the thing is that there are still questions about using quantum chips for boosting AI. Everyone says about it, but it really, yeah. Do we have any research result about it? Maybe that link is cool. No, it's still not good. Let's look Microsoft search site for Majorana. Publication, optimal. So you see, that research started at least 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago, in topological quantum computing with Majorana fermiomes, which is cool, and they just did some good results. And you see, it started even 10 years ago. And yeah, there are a lot of news. And even if I search not most relevant but most recent, so roadmap to fault-tolerant quantum computing using topological qubit arrays. Yeah, it looks like very complex publication. And quantum computing redefined with Chatbot. Let's look both this news, but they look not so. This publication on archive, and most probable it's written not in very, you know, nice way. So you need to, yeah, you need to read it very carefully, and you need to have a good math understanding just to understand what that formula possibly mean and why it's written in such a way. And you see, yeah, there are a lot of graphs and images which should prove you that error rate is small and stability is cool. And probably with that we can just ask ChatGPT, hi, can you summarize in few sentences this PDF? So let's look. Okay, the document titled For Generation Roadmap Towards Fault-Tolerant Quantum Computing Architecture. That roadmap includes single qubit device, 2-qubit device, 8-qubit device, and a topological qubit array. This device uses noise-resilient, topologically protected Majorana-based qubits and various merging-based techniques for quantum operations and error corrections. The final goal is to demonstrate lattice surgery on 2 logical qubits in a scalable quantum error correcting scheme. Why this is so important? And that is probably much more cryptography, material science, drug discovery, and more by solving problems that are currently intractable with classical computers. So it's very complex, by the way, solving those problems and putting them in the way that quantum computers could solve them. But cryptography is the only practical way which is very understandable. All others require something. But from that block, that it's something like some talk, and there is a transcript, and there are learn more and some publications of maybe some source block or quantum block. It should be better. Yeah, my runner chips creates new path for quantum computer. By the way, it looks cool. You know, it looks interesting. It shouldn't be very complex. I believe most of those chips details are to confirm that it's a noise doesn't so the most problematic things with quantum computers is they're very not very cool with all that surrounding, all that waves, etc. Everyone can distract it, and that's why they probably create that in that form factor just to reduce that distraction. And probably that is the actual quantum chips with some copper line. I don't know what is that. Probably there are multiple segments, and I believe they use all of those chips, other chips, just to make sure that it's error free or reduce number of errors with that. Yeah, probably I need to learn about it more, but that field is quite complicated, really. Even like for just some random guy, it's quite complicated, believe me. 100 RTs per test. Okay, Google AI co-scientist to transform research. It's about AI co-scientist. Yeah, we read about that sometimes ago. So they just create Copilot just for scientists. And let's look for Claude. Let's look for Claude. It's probably the most interesting thing. Let me review my emails. Give me 1 second. Oh, that would be it. Okay. Today we announcing, and it's really yesterday. Today we announcing Claude 3.5 Sunnet, our most intelligent model to the date. Why OpenAI didn't tell us about it? As first hybrid reasoning model on the market. Really? Claude 3.5 Sunnet can produce near instant response, extended step-by-step thinking. So basically they combine like GPT-4o and GPT-o3 mini, something like that. Or like GPT-o3 mini, maxi, medium, where you can say, I want more research, I want less research, so, or want faster response. So not exactly first on the market, but probably So no one knows how it looks inside correctly. Not sharing it to us. It's not open source. So we don't know. Maybe it has some router inside it, and it's okay. It should be real time. It should go to O3 mini. It should go to GPT-4 mini, for example. And they call it first hybrid reasoning model. Maybe not, of course, maybe not. But I believe that there is some step maybe in the model included, because how else they can do that? Okay, made visible to the user. API users also have fine-grained control over how long the model can think for. Claude 3.5 Sunnet, particularly strong improvements in coding, front-end development. Along with the model, we also introduced a command line tool for agentic coding, Cloud Code. Oh, interesting. Cloud Code is available as a limited research preview and enable developers to delegate substantial engineering tasks to Claude directly from their terminal. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Cloud plans, including free pro team. So it's available for free users. As well, Anthropic API, Amazon Bedrock, and Google Cloud Vertex AI extended thinking mode is available on all surfaces except free cloud tier. Okay, in both standards and extending thinking models, Claude 3.5 Synnet has the same price as predecessors, 3 per million input token and 15 per million output token, which includes thinking token. So not the cheapest model in the market, of course. Frontier reasoning made practical, embodies in several ways. First, LLM reasoning model in one. You can pick when you want model to answer normally and when. Okay, you can pick. Oh, Synnet presents a upgraded version of 3.5 Synnet in extended thinking mode. It self-reflects before answering. Okay. User can also control the budget for syncing. You can tell Claude to sync for no more than n tokens for any value of n up to its output limit of 128k tokens. This allows you to trade off speed and cost for quality of answer. Third, in developing our reasoning models, we optimize somewhat for math and computer science competition problems and instead shifting focus toward real-world tasks that better reflects how business actually use LLM. Early testing is leadership in coding capabilities across the board. Cursor Node Cloud is once again best in class for real-world coding tasks. Software engineering. Do we have O1 Pro? Really? I like O1 Pro. It's better than O3 Mini. I don't know how much it's compared to Claude 3.7, but we can look. Agentic tool use. Oh, really? 81.2. Agentic coding. Claude Code. Model for developers worldwide. Today we empowering developers further by introducing our first agentic coding tool in research preview. Claude tool. Coding experience in Claude AI or GitHub integration is now available on all Claude plans. Our best coding model to date. Building responsibility, looking ahead. So you see that let's look on Claude Code overview. Claude Code, agentic coding tool made by Entropic, Currently in beta is research preview. Claude is a agentic coding tool that lives in your terminal, understand your code base, and help you code faster through natural language commands. Key capabilities include editing files and fixing, answering questions, executing and fixing tests, linting and other commands, searching through Git history, dissolve match config, and creating commits and PR. Research preview before you begin operation system, or relay Windows only via WSL. Install is currently at capacity. Join the wait list and we will email you when you will be granted an access. Okay, let me put my code, so maybe I will receive better answer than with let me check my GitHub handle, my work GitHub handle. Okay. And learn more about Claude Code. Install Claude Code. So they said that most probable really oh, why it couldn't want to search me? Anthropic AI code. Anthropic. Courses, cookbook, repositories, and we want to find all by last updated. Okay, Anthropic Claude Code. Claude Code. So of course I even don't have npm here. But let's ask that thing. Help me set up WSL on my local Windows machine so I can install. Let's see. Oh, probably we can provide that link. And it's O3 Mini with search capabilities enabled. It's provide pretty quick reasoning. So define below step by step. Okay, let's come here and say, oh really, PowerShell run as administrator. It was administrator prompt. And here we are. WSL install. Really, that's simple. And. Okay, installing. Nice. Oh, probably it will download Ubuntu and install it. Do I have enough time for that? Hopefully. Looks like my okay, it's pretty fast. Maybe we can wait. I have cool digital. Let me show. The device, it's very bad visible. It's show the actual consumption of any device. So I can like insert it, for example, to the phone, and then I can insert to any port, to USB port, to USB-C, or even. And probably I can show you something not to display my phone. Again, it's not exactly my phone, and it's definitely show, yeah, something which, okay, it shows that it's about 4 something watt and 2 something amperes in circuit power. So total power is 10 watt, even more, about 11. Still, it shows that it should deliver me 20 watt, so about 4 amperes. But for some reason, maybe the phone itself doesn't want do that. Okay. Okay, while we installing the WSL, let's check. But of course, we can prepare everything for Cloud Code, but still it would take some time. Installing this may take a few minutes. And I'm just want to try something on my phone. On my phone. Let's use Romantic. Let's use Romantic. Let's see actual instructions. Download Ubuntu setup. If you prefer another, no. Restart the PC. Start menu complete. Click on Ubuntu icon 2222. Prepare your Linux environment. Okay. So probably it would be just Romantic. And for my password, we will use some maybe longer password, and we should retype it. Okay, successful installation. I'm afraid probably that, okay, Romantic Daima on my machine. And we should just upgrade everything, as I understand. And it's upgrading everything. Optional. Useful tools. Build essentials. Git curl. Build essential. Maybe. Install Node.js. Okay. Either restart the terminal or source your profile. Install Node. Node version. Install Claude code. Okay, we are close. It's about 50%. Let's test. Let's see if we can install from scratch something on our %, 58, 16, and I have several SIM cards, basically some lines on my computer before, which they never worked. I mean, I received them as some part of promotion, but they never worked. I haven't activated them in time, and they, okay, 0, 40, 60, okay, it would be fast. That's it, yes. Now we have curl. Oh, really another progress. Probably we unpacking everything. Nice. And now installing NVM. I don't see any issues. Probably it's installed nice. What is source? I have no idea what is source. Restart the terminal or source your profile. Okay. Let's see if we can install Node. Okay. So instructions from O3 Mini so far looks good, works good. We can rely on them. And let's see Node version. Okay. And let's install Cloud Code. Okay, 3 packages and major version of npm available. Let's install it. Hit ask, why not? Okay. What's next? What's next? Probably Claude. Welcome to Claude Code Research Preview. Let's get started. Let's choose the text style that looks best for your terminal. Light text, dark text. Let's use light text. Cloudy. Oh, Entropic. Open browser to sign in. Let's try to do the sign in maybe here. It's a bad idea to open my browser because there are so many things in my browser which distracts me. Let's try to go to console Entropic. Continue with Google. Let's use this account. Continue. Okay. So basically, yeah, it's when I need to wait. It's Cloud. Don't notify me when signups resume. It's currently experiencing high demand. Entropic has paused signups to provide the best possible service to customers and notify you when we have spot for you. And it's my APIs. And expand workbench, Claude Sunnet, turn on syncing in model settings to see cloud thought process. Okay. Claude Sunnet, variables, tools, example, system prompt. User tools. We don't have tools. Welcome to workbench. Run, get code, evaluate, untitled. User, generate prompt, examples. Turn on syncing. Temperature, max tokens 200,000, temperature 1, syncing. Budget tokens 16. Let's put it 32. Maybe 64. Oh, max token is 20. 64. 64. Okay. Model. And user generate prompt. How to improve my projects. I will provide a code. Generate. Generating prompt. I haven't used Entropic a lot, you know. At least I did sign up for Entropic in 2 devices now, into transcriptions. Oh, Entropic is code, language, context. Code review. Let's try, you know. Continue. Code. And let's you know, let's start our Visual Studio Code here and test what we can insert. Okay. Our terminal, and we look for terminal which is not PowerShell. Prompt. We will say something like that called Python. Get Python. What we have? Okay, prepare Python. I like call it all the time different thing. All the time different thing. Prepare. Combined. Let's open that, close that. let's see. Combine files, open code. Okay, language, Python. Context. I believe we have readme. No, I don't like that readme. Let's look at those readme. Okay, let's see what it can propose us to on our open source free tool. It's something we can easily even download in WSL. Okay. So we input all that things here. We haven't add any pair. We had all the variables and we can just click run. Response. Code review of the locally to Python project. Let's see. Is it not possible to make it bigger? Yeah. Okay. We need to analyze. Oh, no. We need to analyze the provided files and understand the relationship to functionality, overview of the files and their purpose. Let's first analyze the main components and their relationship. AI client handles interaction, config, discussion, downloader, live chatbot, functions, stream helper, live chatbots, and live transcriber. Live transcriber captures audio from microphone. Main pine entry point, news extractor fetch, prompt processor process prompts, real-time uses OpenAI real-time API for real-time transcription. ToolSpy provide utility functions. Okay, so identify all the files properly. Code organization and structure. The project is good modular structure with separate files for different functionalities. However, there are some areas for improvement. Class inheritance and compositions. From consistent model organization, error handling, and robustness. The code has some error handling, but there are places where it could be improved. Okay. What else? Performance and efficiency. There are several areas where performance could be improved. Code clarity. While code has some comments and doctrine, there are areas for improvements. Okay, thank you. Testing. There doesn't appear to be an obvious testing framework or test for this code. Security. There are some code security considerations. Dependency management. The project uses several external libraries, but there are some considerations. Now let's delve into specific issues and improvements. AI clients, issues and improvements. Handling of Azure with OpenAI in great chat competition. This might has a lot of duplicated code for handling Azure with OpenAI that could be simplified. Parameters. So it just, yeah, I like it. I like it. Text to speech. I think the same thing. Model. So let's wait until it finishes syncing and review it on the bigger screen. But yeah, Claude 3.7 looks cool. Looks cool. Let's see what is the output format. So code review. Look opportunities to enhance all of that. Suggest enhancement and how to enhance the code. Output format. Present the analysis by suggesting the following format: summary of the code, current state and overall assessment, list of improvement areas, each containing description, suggestion, explanation, example code snippet. Final answer. Provide a complete analysis and suggestion with answer tag. Ensure that your response is clear, concise, and actionable. Remember to tailor any suggestion to the specific programming language and context provided. Okay. Of course, it's quite simple code prompt and everything, but yeah, it continues syncing, batches, documentation, settings, API keys, feedback, and my account. And yeah, we cannot use Claude code yet. Research preview. I think it's, yeah, I was too late for research preview of Claude code, but it would be nice to have participate in it. Answer. We already received an answer. So I believe it's already responses provided, it just streaming it out. Okay, probably we read, you know, not response, not the final response, but way of its sync. Okay, and we spent 20 hundreds output tokens. Do we have any information about how many tokens we sent? Oh, we sent about 60K of input tokens. So for each 1 million, we spent $5. For each 1 million of output, we spent about $15. Evaluate. Not now. By the way, if you get code, Entropic, and client, Android client is very similar to basically OpenAI client. The only thing is about syncing. It's a new attribute and message content. Yeah, very long line, of course. And we insert code, language, and context. And max token 64. But if I'm not mistaken, it's about max token could be about example. Anthropic AI needed to through partner platforms if you're using amazing low role user content, TypeScript okay, Java no, Go okay. And do we have something like models? Okay, it's just API. Text completion. Version history. 18 started is very simple. Python. Rate limits. Spend limits. Tier 1. No new model yet about request. Client is DK Python. Getting help. Messages. Vertex. Developer console. Prompt library. Oh, I like prompt library. I heard about it, but no. Babel's broadcast. Code clarifier. Simplify and explain code in plain language. System you task to take a code snippet to example output. API request. By the way, they replaced in API request all that to Claude 3.7 already. What is the difference between Anthropic Bedrock and Entropic. Is it just because it's on some platform? Grading Guru evaluates the following to text based on the given criteria. The sum was setting, the sunset was pretty, criteria, description language and imaginary, sentence structure and variety, text 2, significantly better. Text which? Text 1, of course. Website wizard. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Anthropic sometimes also, if I'm not mistaken, they also provide personal prompts, all prompts, business prompts. If I'm not mistaken, they also provided their own prompt for Anthropic. Anthropic Cookbook. Skills classification. Tools use. Learn how to integrate Claude with external tools and functions. Third-party integration. Let's see how it could be done with internet search. Brave Search API, setup, install Entropic, request beautiful SOAP, okay. And Brave, searching with Brave, what show one, generate, you are an expert in generate search queries for the Brave, generate 3 search queries that are relevant to that question, output only valid JSON, user question, format queries, query 1, query 2, assistant, it's Claude, queries, print, and then we get search results, search query, header, subscription, Brave API, query count max 3, if not response, okay, sleep response, get queries load, queries JSON queries, web query and query search result, get search results, and search results is in response JSON get web results, load queries, response JSON web results, get if URL in URL scene, URL add URL web search results, append results, search result in search results, or URL, results get URL, append result. Take a closer look at what result, enumerate web search result, who won list, search result 2, search result 3, beautiful SOAP, get page content, request get URL text, beautiful SOAP parser, get text type through separator n. Let's now use the results we fetched. Format, print, formatted, enumerate, okay. It would be long, it would be very long. All the pages in text format. Not every page is so easy to get text because some pages use Ajax, most pages use Ajax, and you know you wouldn't be able to use that web beautiful SOAP in such simple way. Now I tried it and no, like try on CNN, you will never receive an answer. Finally, now you have prompt constructed, we can ask Claude to answer the original question. Print get completion based on search results that shows that outstanding drama series Emmys was Succession. Series took the drama prize for the third and final. So really huge result. A really huge result. Maybe we don't need to send as many data to LLM just to get some simple answer. And we just formatted search result, item index. And probably somewhere we skip where we do the completion. Okay, now that we have our search result nicely formatted, okay, let's insert in the prompt we sent to Claude. Human, I provided you with the following search results. Please answer the question using only information from the search results. User question, assistant, print, answer question. I will provide you the following search result. Okay, another page. And answer would be that. Okay. Third party, Entropic Cookbook. Multimodal. Chart extracting content, sub-agents. Learn how to use Haiku as sub-agent. Upload PDFs, automated evaluation, enable JSON mode. Consistent JSON mode. It's exists for years and for years. For some time with OpenAI. Let's see. Model. Give me JSON dict with name, content. Extract JSON, extract message. Skip preamble and go straight JSON. One simple way is to prefill Claude response and include character. Client, here is JSON request n. Content, utilities. Now we'll have to do is to add back what we prefilled and we catch extract JSON. Messenger find +1 utilities. Okay, of course, so it's some set of hacks. But its article was when it was introduced last year. When history March 3. Yeah, I believe that Entropic now should support something more reliable. API reference, clients SDK, Python, message models, messages, message count, message tokens, Python message, input token, output token, streaming, message examples, basic request and response, multiple conversation turns, put in words and Claude months, visions, tools use JSON mode and computer use beta. See our guide for examples of how to use tools with messages. See our computer use beta guide for examples of how to control desktop computer environment with messages API. Let's use tools, go to function calling. Input schema, it's very similar to what we have in OpenAI. How to use tools. Tool system prompt. Okay. What else? Build with Claude. Embedding Google Sheet, Vision, computer use beta, prompt caching, message batches, PDF tokens, counting, multi-language support. JSON output. Tools doesn't necessarily need to be client-side functions. You can use tools anytime you want. Model return JSON output that follows. Provide schema. For example, you might use a record summary tool with a particular schema. See to use examples for full working examples. Chain of thought. Type text, content, assistant type. disabling parallel tools use, handling tools use. Okay. Okay. So what we can say that right now we don't have Cloud Code. I asked from 2 accounts to join that. I have to work account. One is my company, like my website, and I mimic the company even if it's not registered yet. And other is company where I work in. Both companies, my company where I work in is well-known company from top 5 companies in the software developer world in the world. So hopefully it would be cool. Exit. Yeah. Okay. Why say okay if I say only once? I don't have always I don't have plan to test any models available on the market to help me write code autonomously, but because just Claude says it's something very cool and never seen before, I decided to try because it kind of was very straightforward to try. But let's see how it will work. T-Mobile. A SIM change has been initiated on your line. If you're not actively attempting to change your SIM, please call or dial security as soon as possible. Okay, and if I'll disconnect my Wi-Fi, mobile plan. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I forget that I'm still on the stream. Anyway, I think let's come on. Let's start to wrap up the stream. We try to review some of the recent news and look more in much more in details in the Claude new model. Oh, we actually received a response from Claude on our exercise to go and execute something in console to some of our code requests. And the thing is that I'm not sure if it's available or not anymore for me. Yeah, I forgot to copy it somewhere. So here from on my, not dashboard, but from my workbench. Hello, console. I'm still have good internet. Okay. And I'm looking for my workbench, new prompt in workbench default. I have that prompt. Evaluate. Code review expert 1. Model output. Okay, copy. And probably I can just create new file. I can close. How to close terminal? Control G. If we insert it here, answer. And let's scroll up. Answer, code review, issues, suggestions. And we ask to make it a Python, Control V. Oh. Oh no. Instead of showing something, I'm trying to preview, but instead of preview, it's just I copy something over and over again. Overall assessments. So we just say that it would be not Python, but it would be Markdown, and then it will work. Okay. And it show all our things. Error handling. In inconsistent error handling strategies, some message doesn't check the edge cases. Many calls lack proper retry logic suggestion. Current implementation, text-to-speech. Improved implementation, try, response, accept, exception, failed, benefits, more robust application behavior. Code duplication, create chat completion. So in our case, we just propose to move if Azure like here, and I think that it. We just remove all the code duplication, and it's move adapt code for special models. That thing. Where it for O3, etc. And value type. Let's see. Return value type value. I see. Performance. Could be parallelized, executed sequentially, long-running operation like this reporting, no cache for expensive operation like news fetching suggestion. Cache it for minutes. Add to news extractor and wrapper. Create a cache key from the function arguments. Return cache results if it's still valid. Cache expiry. And what is cache expiry? It's okay. Key now. Cache hit. Result. Wrapper decorator. Decorator wrapper. Basically, it's some pretty cool patterns in Python when you can something to create very simple caching mechanism without using any specific libraries, just time, and that's it. Security improvements. stored in configuration file, limit input validation for user provided data, could be better management, refresh OS token, improved, attempt to refresh, from, check if expired and refresh, attempting to refresh, save refreshed, successfully, better security for sensitive information, more robust handling, reduce risk of unauthorized access. I need to review my initial code. I don't exactly remember what it's improved. Testability. Transcribe to chunk. So suggestion, refactor to improve testability of transcriber. Transcribe chunk with open load, return self-transcribe audio data, start time, chunk file path. And transcribe audio data would do what? It would do chunk whisper file filtered config result process whisper response is temp remove file path result response return result benefits method can be tested in isolation additional login resource management adding a structured API command line interface and monitoring and metrics. Okay, so overall good recommendation. I like that code duplication and organization because it's very straightforward. Of course it would be error handling here, but again I haven't added multiple error handling, you know that, and that thing probably cool, but I prefer Visual Studio Code or something helping me with the types. Where's config value looks good. Cache, it's cool. We implemented the cache slightly different way, but you know it's still very cool. Okay, overall it's cool, and we close to 2 hour mark. I really need to finish the stream right now, so hopefully you get something helpful for yourself about Claude from Anthropic. Really cool system, and of course I'll try to compare it with my ChatGPT 01 Pro request responses, because I still think that 01 Pro one of the best model, but of course I believe it would be interesting to see how it could handle like Claude Sunnet 3.7 could handle the similar things like ChatGPT 01 Pro, and hopefully ChatGPT will release 03 model soon, full 03. I also really excited to test and look into that. And after that, of course, maybe we need to invest some time into finding best helper for our needs, like some coding assistant which can do coding for us. But yeah, let's hope I will receive some invite from Claude Code. If not, then we can review some other open source, or like Cursor. I installed it, but I haven't never used it for a long time. Okay, I think that's it. I wish you a good and cool day. I wish you to put things on priority like peace, wisdom, self-learning, self-education, and you will not be tricked by like all that mainstream, you know, things. All the mainstream, like what you should hate, what should you love. Just believe to your heart. And of course, everyone understands that recent progress with LLMs can be used. So I really want to understand how it can be used the better for us, for developers, for humanity, what it can do, what it cannot do. And with some of our projects, we still do some side researches of how it can help developers or something other ideas. We look at different prompts. So hopefully, yeah, we'll have some progress in that area as well with our streams. If you have any particular questions, ideas, proposition, put me in comment section below the streams. I will check. So that